good stuff to cover tonight. We are doing our regular Powernomics training, which we do every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And we're about to get down to the get down. I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to this topic because I think it's very timely right now. And before I begin, though, I want to say hi to Anthony and Edward, Kamisha. I see you, Kamisha. And who else? Audrey and Chris Gordon or Chris Goodjoin, Karen Dorsey, Patricia Jackson, Kim Hitchcock, Shashan, Toya. Good to see you. Thank you, Amani. Amani from our support team is right here in the chat. If you have any issues with anything going on in the Black Business School, all you got to do is email support at theblackbusinessschool.com. That's support at theblackbusinessschool.com. We have a great support team that's right there to talk to you about anything that you might need. Any way we can help you. Carla, Mark, who else? Let's see. Rodney Ward. I see Eric Bennett. Good to see you, Eric. Ryan, Tammy. I saw somebody from NYC. Because the stock option summit sold out so fast, we decided we are going to do another summit likely this summer at some point. I just got to find time in my schedule. And we were thinking we want to go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn will be the place we will do the next stock option summit. So we found that we did the survey, and let me just say this. I was really pleased with the results. 100% of you, literally every single person who filled out the survey said that they would recommend it to their friend. And you guys seem to really enjoy the networking, and also you learned a lot there. In the SOS based the stock options summit, I really worked hard to keep that commitment that I made to you, that I would show you ways to make money by Monday. And a lot of you did make money by Monday. Some of you literally sent me screenshots of the money. Some of you made as much as $4,000 or $5,000 that following Monday. And it wasn't luck. It wasn't hocus pocus. It was just sort of simple, straightforward strategies anybody can do. So just so you know, we are going to do another stock option summit. Just gotta find time to plan it. My team works extremely hard, so there's so much stuff going on. Now, if you have any other questions, I see someone who wants to get in touch with Andre C. Hatchett, who's on our faculty. You can email support at theblackbusinessschool.com. And also, if you want to know what my travel schedule is, I'm going to join Jay Ortiz and someone in the Pish Posh Girl. I don't know who she is, but apparently she's big in fashion in Philly. And they invited me to participate in something they're doing called the Get Money Fest, which I like that because I like the idea of blending hip hop culture with economics and stuff like that. So they're doing hip hop and fashion and art and all this other stuff. And they said we want to do financial literacy too. So I said, great. Everybody should know financial literacy, especially people that are trying to be either independent entrepreneurs or artists or writers, directors, actors, producers, filmmakers, stuff like that. Because the industry is financial. It's a business. And if you go into business not knowing business, then somebody's going to get all in your business and steal your business. So if you so you got to learn business. All of our kids need to learn business. I don't care who you are, where you're from. If you like money, I guess if you don't care about money and don't like it, then it doesn't apply. But if you need money to pay bills and you need money to be free and you need money to do things in your life, then I encourage you to understand money. You should understand the things that you need. Give me a guess if that makes sense. Let me know if you're following that simple logic. Very simple logic. This is the kind of stuff I might do in financial consciousness training and say something simple like, if everybody is obsessed with money and we're always talking about money and people you're sleeping with ugly men for money and dudes are running around doing all kinds of crazy stuff for money, why wouldn't you want to understand how money works and all the different ways you can obtain it in a way that's healthy and safe and good for you, as opposed to getting it just any old kind of way, right? Trying to catch up. I was just talking to our daughter's friend. I told you I love being like a parent. Like I wish if I could go back in time, there's one thing I would change. I probably would have had about 6 kids and raised them on like a farm or something. I would have homeschooled them, ran a family business, all that stuff. So shout out to those of you that are doing it. That's the dream life I would have created if I could go back in time, but I can't go back in time. So one thing that I do is I like being with my wife. I like being the neighborhood parents, and so my daughter's friend was here and she works for us. We have a family business and the kids work for us, and sometimes their friends need jobs. And so she came in and we were just talking about life and the prom. And I told her, I said, let me tell you a little secret. And she said, what? I said, when I went to the prom, my girlfriend was pregnant. I don't know if y'all know that, but I went to the prom and she literally had a baby in her stomach with her prom dress on. I'll never forget it. I had a white suit with a red cummerbund. She had a red dress. I paid for the dress. I remember that I paid for the dress and my tux with the money I made from my job. I was real independent at an early age. It was hard. It was hard. My mama used to charge me rent when I was like 15, which is just downright abusive. I'm still mad at her for that. But the good side of that is that every challenge gives you an opportunity to grow. So I would grew up a lot faster than my friends. So anyway, so we had so this baby was coming, and I just told her, I said, I don't think you want to do that. I said, so I don't know what happens in these proms now. And nowadays everything's changing. Like now it's like much more common for the girls to be dating girls and boys at the same time, and three people to be dating each other. They just changing. And I said, I don't judge any of that. I don't know how it works, but I do know that a couple things haven't changed. And I do know that one thing that has not changed is that when the sperm fertilizes the egg, that causes a baby. And I said, so just be really thoughtful about, the kinds of guys you let into your life. Also, remember, raising a child is easier and much more fun when you do it in a structured situation, right? So anyway, these are the kinds of things that we talk about because I said the biggest thing in life that I really want for you, and this is what I want for everybody in here, is I just want you to be happy, right? I